The place where we grew up, it was a wonderful community surrounded by loving families who cared for one another. It didn't matter if they were Black or Mexican. We all got along, and even to this day, still lifelong friends. And so it was great.
Black Mexican families forcibly evicted in 50s and 60s from Palm Springs seek millions in restitution. Hundreds of Black and Mexican families plan to file a lawsuit against Palm Springs, California, seeking millions of dollars in restitution for being forcibly evicted from the Section 40 neighborhood in 1950s and 1960s, according to the legal team behind the lawsuit. Pearl Devers, age 72, is one of the hundreds of Black and Mexican people who were forcibly displaced in the 1950s and 1960s from a 1 square mile neighborhood known as Section 14 in Palm Springs, the primary residential area for people of color at time. All I know is I went back there one day that my house was gone, my daddy was gone, and my neighbors slowly watched the neighborhood, these integrate neighbors told the news channel. She is joining over 500 former residents and descendants in the lawsuit, whose homes were bulldozed and burned down, often without no stays, and are seeking restitution from the city. It was a huge massacre for the peoples who are living in there, that without a notice or without a knowledge, their houses are getting destroyed. Palm Springs formally apologized last year for the displacement and removed a statue of Mayor Frank Bogart, who was the mayor during that time. In a statement to the news channel on the impending lawsuit, the city said it has been working on collecting proposals for reparations program consultant services. The legal team behind the restitution effort, written Juliane Malvioux, an economist and dean of the College of Ethics Studies at Cal State LA, to assess the economic impact of that displacement. Her preliminary harm assessment has been million and $2 billion, according to the Martin. Martin said the survivors not only dealt with the emotional trauma but were also prevented from building the kind of generational wealth those demolished homes and business could have provided. Now, it was a huge question that what will happen to the persons whose homes and houses are destroyed already.
Audio Jungle.